both sides of Interstate I-40 in Mount Juliet, you'll find incredible shopping. Welcome to this week's Making It in Mount Juliet. By shopping and spending your dollars in local eateries and shops like this one, Music City Polish Pottery, you're helping to boost the economy here in Mount Juliet, keeping those dollars circulating at home. Today we step inside of this local space, which features 60 area vendors. The owner of Basement Marketplace shares with host Mark Hinesley the why behind opening up such a unique space and what you'll find on the shelves and racks. Mark will also introduce you to your local insurance agent, Jeff Caron, who shares why his heart continues to push him to help others. And get ready in a few minutes, learn what was created through a network of churches in your Mount Juliet area.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
Join Busy Bee's Beehive Club today. Priority service, routine maintenance, year-round comfort. Right now, buy this year and get next year free. Busy Bee, where you'll always be more than satisfied.
Hello friends, thank you for joining Make It in Mount Juliet. My name is Mark Hinesley with the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here today at one of our prized businesses in Mount Juliet called the Basement Marketplace. The owner, Julie Rooswald's going to share a little bit about her and her business and tell you, maybe you haven't been here before, so this is a great segment. I hope you'll stay with us. Julie, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Thanks for being here today.
I'm excited about this one. I hope you'll tell us a little bit about where the idea of the Basement Marketplace came from and how you got started.
So we had this amazing space that was empty and we needed to find something to do with it, right? So we decided, why not create a marketplace for local small businesses to join together to create one amazing store for our community. So we have 60 different vendors inside this store, and they're your neighbors. They live local, they make things, they sell things, and they all have their storefront right here in one place.
This is a great time of year, you know, small businesses, we say the J's, you know, January, June, July, is really important for people to get out, shop local. People have an opportunity to shop 60 different businesses right here in one place.
That's right. And all year long, you know, I mean, of course, seasonal holidays are extra busy for us because we're very popular as a gift shop. But all year long, you can come stroll through and experience just kind of that marketplace vibe.
Well, you and your husband also own an insurance agency close by. So this is really at the roots of it. It's a family business.
It is, absolutely, yes. Our insurance agency is actually in the same building, just upstairs, so we spend a lot of time together, which is fun.
Kids went to school right out here in Mount Juliet as well.
Absolutely, yes,
and so,
they sure did.
You know, I know firsthand how many, not only small businesses, but women-owned businesses look up to you. You really do help set the tone and the pace, and got the bar set pretty high for small business owners in Mount Juliet. But what are some things that you are maybe engaged in, whether that's in the education system or in the community?
Well, that's really sweet of you to say, Mark. So engaged in, I mean, my kids, my youngest is a senior in college now. But of course, when they were in school, you know, I was always in every PTO, everything. But right now I'm real active with the Mount Juliet Chamber.
That's right.
And just active in the community in general, trying to support local nonprofits and different things through activities going on in our area.
I believe when I first met you, you might have been the only person I'd ever met that was the PTO president of two different PTOs at the same time. So I said, this girl's got her act together here. But you have a wonderful place here, and the businesses, you've had a lot of them for a long time, haven't you?
We have. We really have. And we've grown so much because when we first opened, we had probably about 30 vendors, and now we have 60. We have filled in every little nook and cranny that we can find to make room, because some artists and makers just need a really small space, and then some need a larger space. So we just have such a variety of things that we can display and offer here.
Well, your facility, when you walk in, it's bright, it's clean, it's very organized, and unlike some that you might go to, everything is full. I mean, the booths are full of merchandise, and there are no two things that are alike in here.
That's right. Our vendors do an amazing job. They are in here daily. I mean, some of my vendors are in here almost every day. Some of them are in here weekly, but I have new product coming into the store every single day, all year long. I mean, all year long, I have vendors in bringing new products. So there's always something new to see.
Well, you're conveniently located, of course, right here in Mount Juliet, but also close to Hermitage. So it's not much of a drive to swing right down Lebanon Road and come in and see what the Basement Marketplace has to offer.
That's right. We're close to the county line. We have that Old Hickory address that's in the city limits of Mount Juliet. So we get the best of both worlds, I guess.
So many local vendors. There may not be a better place in Mount Juliet that really epitomizes what making it in Mount Juliet means. One more thing, if somebody out there watching says, wow, I wish I could be a part of that, how would someone go about maybe getting, I'm sure you probably have a waiting list, but how does somebody get on your waiting list to be a vendor at the Basement Marketplace?
So we are always accepting applications. You can come in store in person and fill out an application, or you can email us and request one, but we're always accepting applications because anytime we have a new space coming up, we want to have a good source of applications to go through so we can find the right fit to fill that place in our marketplace, so we'll have the best things to offer our customers.
Well, you and your business have a tremendous reputation in our community. What are the normal non-holiday, what's the normal hours of being open?
Okay, we're open year-round, Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And one other thing is we offer so many classes. So many of our local artists teach craft classes. So a lot of nights of the week you'll find us here painting or making stained glass or decorating cookies, crafting, all kinds of things that we do. And we have those all year long too.
Thursday sip-in shops?
We do sip-in shops frequently, so yes, watch our social media and we'll be posting about what we do for our sip-in shops. Yes, right.
So for you and for all your vendors, thank you very much for shopping local. We appreciate you. Thank you to Two Rivers Ford, our sponsor, and we'll see you next on Making It in Mount Juliet.
I'm Daryl Crouch with Everyone's Wilson, right here in Wilson County, Tennessee. We are a network of churches, businesses, and nonprofits working together so that every person in Wilson County can live the life God created them to live. Our mission is to unite the church, to engage in the community, so everyone thrives. We've been in action for probably 8 years, 4 years in earnest as an actual nonprofit, but it really began with a group of pastors who got together and said, hey, we love pastoring our church, but we're here in the city, we're here in this community. How can we work together to help the whole community thrive, whether people come to our church, our specific churches or not? How can every child, every family, every single mom, every kid that's needs a home and that may be involved in the foster system in some way, how can they all have the opportunity to live the life again that God created them to live and to thrive? And so we've been at it in earnest, doing all the things that nonprofits need to do to be effective for the last almost 5 years. So there's a number of stories that we've even had in the last several months. A local school principal said, your partners have changed our school, just the culture in our school. Kids are feeling a sense of hope that they didn't feel. He went on to send a brief email to the high school principal to say, hey, these kids are coming. They've been impacted by Everyone's Wilson's partners. And so those are wonderful things. We have about 27 school partnerships. And that means that we have, 35 or so churches and a number of businesses that come around those schools in very tangible ways, where educators, students, and those families get to feel the impact of being loved well and helped in practical ways that help them be more successful. You can find us at everyoneswilson.org, and on the socials, Facebook and Instagram are the best. So we'd love for you to visit there and peruse the site and see how you can connect with us. We believe that all the nonprofits in our community, all the businesses, all the public sector folks from every domain are really called to work together to help the community thrive. And so our hope is simply to help you in whatever domain you live in to live on mission with Jesus so that more people have more hope to do the things that God has created them to be.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Experience more than 1,000 all-new handcrafted lanterns, towering creatures, magical worlds, and a North Pole village. At the center of it all, the Smashville Ice Rink. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Join Busy Bee's Beehive Club today. Priority service, routine maintenance, year-round comfort. Right now, buy this year and get next year free. Busy Bee, where you'll always be more than satisfied.
Hello, Mark Hinesley with the Chamber of Commerce. Today we're here in Mount Juliet with Jeff Caron with the Jeff Caron Agency with Country Financial. Learn a little bit more about you and your family and the business. How are you today?
Good. How are you, Mark?
I'm all right.
Good.
Thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about you, and you live in Mount Juliet. Now you're working in Mount Juliet.
Yeah.
A little bit of maybe your background, your family.
Well, at the turn of the century, my enlistment was up in the United States Marine Corps, and we moved from North Carolina here to Mount Juliet. We've been here now 25 years, and we've raised 3 kids. They're all grown and moved away.
25 years in Mount Juliet, you have seen a lot of changes.
Boy, we have watched Mount Juliet grow so much, from looking at a big empty field, which is now Providence Marketplace, to my wife and I got to eat and have a drink at Mount Juliet's very first restaurant that served alcohol. That was pretty cool. We watched the population go from about 12,000 when we moved here to, I think it's around 45,000 now.
Lots of new opportunities, places to eat and shop and play and pray and dine, but also now for you to work in the community that you call home.
Absolutely. It was always a dream of mine to own my own business, and raising 3 kids, it was a scary thought. So I stuck with the corporate world for a while, but I was finally in a position where I can now run my own business, and it's very enjoyable, and I wouldn't pick a better community than Mount Juliet to do that.
Well, with your office in the new Spaces building, that beautiful 5-story building right in front of Costco, sure beats driving to the city and putting up with the traffic and things like that.
Yes.
How's that changed your family dynamic by having maybe more time at home and less time on the highway?
Absolutely. Not only was the Spaces building affordable, but it's only 10 minutes from my house, which is great.
What made you get into the financial or the insurance business? I guess you're on the insurance side, but Country Financial, but you're licensed for the insurance products. What's a typical customer of yours look like?
Well, different families, single people. The main thing is when I got out of the Marine Corps, when I was in the Marine Corps, I was protecting people, and since then I long to do that, and now that I'm in insurance, I'm protecting people again, so that's really cool to me.
Do you have a wide range of types of insurance that you can offer your customers?
Absolutely. I specialize in home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
What would you say the future looks like for a small business owner such as yourself that's maybe getting started, doesn't have a large client list? What's the future growth look like in Mount Juliet, West Wilson County?
The sky's the limit, especially with the community growing the way it is. I feel like I will need a bigger office sooner than later, which I could stay right in Spaces if I want, because they have a wide range of offices. I just onboarded my first team member, so my business is growing.
You've already doubled.
Yes.
There you go. So, when you mentioned you can grow in this building, Spaces is a unique product in Mount Juliet that you can start out with one office. I assume you can almost rent the offices by the hour, by the day, or the month, or the year, or whatever. But as your business grows and you need that second and third office, maybe even a conference room or something like that, your business could grow indefinitely right here in this location.
Absolutely. And it's a perfect location for clients to come meet me. If it's a large family and my office is too small, they have a lobby, common area that we can use. So it's very accommodating.
If someone wants to make an appointment, is there if you happen to be out of the office, you have someone that can take your calls and things like that for you?
Absolutely. They can call anytime, even if we're technically closed. They can call and get somebody. So.
There's restaurants right here now. You got the beautiful new Costco, and your insurance provider is right here, handy for everything.
Absolutely.
What? Tell us one thing that you like about doing business in your community.
Well, I've gotten to meet a lot of other business owners. I've gotten more involved in the community after all these years of living here, and it's fabulous. I go to different community meetings. I've met the mayor, I've met representatives, senators. It's great.
Well, we are certainly glad to have you in the business community in Mount Juliet and looking forward to working with you for a long time. Today wouldn't be possible without our wonderful sponsor at Two Rivers Ford. We certainly appreciate that. Jeff, to you and your family, all the best.
Thank you so much, Mark.
At Busy Bee, we deliver premium service, 24/7 emergency help, top-tier technicians, premium parts. That's why Middle Tennessee is switching to Busy Bee, where all the buzz is about great service.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
Welcome back. You live a short drive to the home of the 7th president. Yes, Andrew Jackson's Hermitage. By visiting Hermitage.com, you'll find the history your family will learn by visiting, a calendar of events, information on the upcoming spring outing, and more. Andrew Jackson's Hermitage is there to educate, inspire, and preserve some of your local history. Enjoy your visit, and we're glad that you stopped by, making it in Mount Juliet.